Well, I was gonna do like a full like album side listen to this since it's fairly short stuff. But I ran into some hiccups with it. But I could do 3 songs at least. That's what I'm doing, and I didn't want to kind of like because I'm doing a Hard Days Night on Patreon as we speak. So like 2 concurrent albums. I don't know. I didn't really want to do that. I'm gonna be posting Rubber Soul soon too. The whole side 1 and side 2. I'm just gonna drop it for you guys to watch. I won't do the premieres for it. But it's coming soon. Hopefully that doesn't get blocked because the White Album did. So well, I don't know. Let's go. Hi guys, welcome to Lee Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am, because we are with the Beatles, so it's gonna be a good one. We're doing 3 tracks from With the Beatles. Came out in 1963. 2 of them are McCartney sung songs, and one of them is one of George's first, I guess, original solo compositions. I think that's what it said, right? It was, it's Don't Bother Me, which, yeah, is his first recorded solo composition. And then the other 2 are, one of them is a McCartney song I think he wrote himself, I don't know exactly, which is All My Loving. And then there's a Meredith Willson cover called Till There Was You, which is also a McCartney sung song. We're going to be doing those 3. So All My Loving, Don't Bother Me, and Till There Was You. There you go. I'll link the Beatles playlist right above me if you want to go watch the other stuff. We have extensively covered this wonderful band, and I've also done a ton of full album reactions. If you're new, they're on Patreon. All right, here we go. The Beatles, All My Loving, 3, 2, 1, go.
Close your eyes and
Don't forget to like and comment. It helps.
I'll miss you. Remember, I'll always be true. And then while I'm away, I'll ride home every day, and I'll send all my loving to you. I'll pretend that I'm missing the lips I am missing, and hope that my dreams will come true. And then while I'm away, I'll ride home every day, and I'll send all my loving to you. All my loving I'll send to you.
Ringo was not playing on this album.
Darling, I'll be true. Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow I'll miss you. Remember, I'll always be true. And then while I'm away, I'll ride home every day, and I'll send all my loving to you. All my loving I will send to you. All my loving, darling, I'll be true.
His vocals are so good. I love Paul's voice, man. There's so much tenderness, but like a lot of power in his voice. Don't bother me. I like that one already.
She's been gone, I don't want to talk to me. It's not the same, but I'm to blame. It's plain to see. So go away, leave me alone, don't bother me. I can't believe that she would leave me on my own. It's just alright when every night I'm all alone. I've got no time for you right now, don't bother me. I know I'll never be the same if I don't get her back again, because I know she'll always be the only girl for me. But till she's here, please don't come near, just stay away.
It's got like this melancholy to it.
She's come home until
That's George, I guess.
Don't come around, leave me alone, don't bother me.
tune, man.
never be the same if I don't get her back again, because I know she'll always be the only girl for me.
Hi-hat. Damn.
But till she's here, please don't come near, just stay away. I'll let you know when she's come home. Until that day, don't come around, leave me alone, don't bother me.
It's got this.
Don't bother
What vibe
me.
is this?
Don't bother me.
Not the zombies.
Bother me. Don't bother me.
Maybe it is the zombies. That reminded me of another band that came around the same time as that. That's crazy. I really like that. Till There Was You.
There were bells on a hill, but I never heard them ringing. No, I never heard them at all, till there was you. There were birds in the sky, but I never saw them winging. No, I never saw them at all, till there was you. Then there was music and wonderful roses, they tell me, in sweet fragrant meadows of dawn and dew. There was love all around, but I never heard it singing. No, I never heard it at all, till there was you.
His voice is so damn soothing, bro.
Then there was music and wonderful roses, they tell me, in sweet fragrant meadows of dawn and you. There was love all around, but I never heard it singing.
1963.
No, I never heard it at all, till there was you. Till there was you.
That was gorgeous. I can't wait to find out who was playing everything on what. Because I know they like to switch it up. So that was a Meredith Wilson cover, that last song. So obviously Paul sung it. Okay, so it was both John and George on nylon string guitar and Ringo on the bongos, and Paul played bass as well. I thought that was honestly beautiful. Yeah, it's got a dueling acoustics between George and John in a Spanish style over a bolero bongo beat played by Ringo Starr, produced by George Martin, and the solo was George Harrison. Okay. Oh, wow. The composer of The Music Man has stated, I guess that's what it came from, that her husband's estate eventually received more income from the royalties of the Beatles' recordings of this song than it originally received from the actual play. That's the magic of the Beatles right there. His vocals in that were so beautiful. It reminded me of like some kind of like maybe Spain or France or some kind of, European country on the coast, maybe like Portugal, and it's like a nice summer night, you're out with the lady and drinking a little bit, and you're out like in a balcony or something, that's the image that came to mind. And maybe there's like an ocean and there's a beach, and it's beautiful, man. It's more of like that companionship and just love. That's what I really got from that. And his voice is just, like I said, so soothing and tender in that song. He really is like the man of 1,000 voices, because like I swear his voice is different in like every other song I hear from him. But it's like the inflections and the emotions that he's getting out is different. I don't know, but that was a beautiful song. Loved the guitars dueling back and forth. That was definitely the highlight instrumentally, but I did like Ringo's solid bongo beat. let's see, for Don't Bother Me, which is obviously a George song. So George on the double track vocals, with double track vocals, lead guitar, John Lennon on rhythm guitar, tambourine, Paul McCartney on bass and claves, Ringo Starr on drums and bongos. Them damn bongos, they work though, right? I guess feeling sick one day, George Harrison was prescribed tonic and bed rest by a doctor. With nothing to do in his room at the Palace Court Hotel, he began writing a song and recording himself on a portable tape recorder. The surviving recording includes him working on the bridge whilst through the song's melody, likely because the song did not yet have lyrics. Okay, so I guess in spite of all the danger, which we've done, was a co-written song with Paul, and the instrumental "Cry for a Shadow," which was written as a Lennon and Harrison composition. "Don't Bother Me" was his first ever composition just by himself. Interesting. I think that's really cool. Like he said, it was an exercise to see if I could write a song. Well, damn, George, I think you did a good job. And little did he know that he would become one of the best songwriters of all time, man. Seriously, at least just from that one solo album alone. I mean, it's basically 2 albums, but that is a monumental achievement. And then all the Beatles songs that he wrote afterwards, man, like he's a legend. Like he really, really is. And he's sorely missed, even by this new fan who just came around, over the past year, bro. Like, he's so talented. And it's interesting that this band had so many stars just in one band in the songwriting department. Because even Ringo, man, he's a hell of a songwriter too. All 4 of them could write hits like nobody's business, and they were all in one band together. It's just so crazy to me sometimes, bro. Very interesting. All right, so for the first one, All My Loving, 1963, it got a lot of airplay, and it was EMI, I guess, released an EP with the title track of the All My Loving. Paul McCartney on the double track lead vocals, harmony vocals, bass guitar, John Lennon on backing vocals, rhythm guitar, George Harrison, backing vocals, lead guitar, Ringo Starr on the drums. There you go. So everything was basically as usual then, because I know that sometimes I have to read every single song because they play different things sometimes, and then I'll get all these comments saying, so I gotta double check everything. That was probably my favorite, man. Ringo was going in that song, bro, and honestly, every song, like Please Mr. Postman especially too, man. Ringo has been just going in on this album, man. Like him and that hi-hat and the cymbal have a great relationship with this freaking album, bro. It's so great. It's one of like the loudest sounds too in the mix. Like the guitar's pretty up there too. But the drums are very, very high in the mix. It's almost like they have their own channel in a way, like separate from the rest of the mix, and they're just so clear and so well produced. I love it. It really does add a lot of flavor to the songs, especially around that time where things were starting to change for every band, but they were ahead of the pack, obviously. The drums are just so important to, this type of music, especially this type of, the mid 60s to the early 70s kind of music that the Beatles played. I know they stopped in 70, but like just that genre that they created basically themselves. Ringo is just so important to everything, man. He's a very crucial piece in a machine that was churning out hits like nobody's business and probably never will again. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who the closest artist would be to him or to them, like as recording artist that sold as many records and number ones and stuff like that. Like maybe like Michael Jackson, I guess, would be the closest one. Maybe, I don't know exactly. If you guys have any ideas, let me know in the comments. But I think they probably must be the best selling band of all time, man. Everybody knows them even to this day, you know what I'm saying? And I think they're gonna live on for a very long time, longer than me probably, and longer than most people watching this, unless you're like, no, even if you're 1 year old right now, I'm sure the Beatles will be around 100 years from now. So ain't that something? I've really enjoyed those 3 tracks, and then you combine them with the other 2 I've heard so far. This is a pretty solid album, I'm not gonna lie. I've heard Please Please Me, or the first half at least. So it's I know this earlier kind of sound. I know they were still toying around the lyrics. It seems like they still improved a lot over the next few albums in the lyrical department. I don't know if that's like a credit to their meeting with Bob Dylan or them just growing as songwriters, but they're still solid, lovey kind of lyrics, you know what I'm saying? But I really do enjoy the instrumental, man. It's just so tight. It's so precise. They are just on fire, bro. Like seriously. And then like you throw those solos in there from George as well on the nylon in the third song, and then the regular guitar, I think, in the second one. It's just electric, literally, man. It's not the third one, that's acoustic, but you know what I mean. It's a very interesting blend of sounds they have, and it's just so appeasing to the ears to listen to. It's like dopamine, like on like demand, basically. You can just put the Beatles on and you're good, man. So if you guys have any other recommendations from with the Beatles you think I'd like to do, you know, or the whole channel would enjoy, leave it down below. I'm all ears, man, because I tried to do like the full album side, but it wasn't going to work out, and I'm already doing A Hard Day's Night, so I didn't want to be doing two concurrent ones, and I'll be posting Rubber Soul probably sometime this week. I don't know when, but it'll be up soon. And I don't know, man. I love these guys so much, and like I've, as you can see, I've got plenty of gear now everywhere. You know, like I'm a Beatles fan for life. It's crazy how much a year can like just change your musical taste, bro. Like it really has. Like if you had told me 2 years ago that the Beatles would be one of my most like replayed bands of like actually like on my own time and stuff like that, I would have told you were crazy probably. And seriously, you should see my Pandora. I listen to them all the time. So it's like, wow, you guys have worked, seriously. You've worked your magic on me, and my taste and my everything is just, my horizons have broadened, and I feel a very I don't know, a debt of gratitude to you guys. So thank you for everything, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment on your way out, and let me know what your favorite song out of those three were, because for me, All My Loving or Don't Bother Me, those would be my two, but all three are great. See ya later.